Here we have a 6.9 liter International diesel engine, pre-power stroke. A lot of these things you can do for the 7.3 as well. Occasionally you'll get someone who takes the housing, the injection pump housing, and the injection pump, and the timing gear. They all come off at the same time. The injection pump rotates freely, and you've lost the timing of this gear to that gear. And now your injection pump is not synchronized with the upward and downward motion of your pistons. Now some people claim that they can, through this narrow window of observation at the very top of the engine looking straight down, you have only centimeters of view to see, can slide a mirror down looking this way, can see the reflection of the timing marks on this gear, rotating the crankshaft to the upwardmost position with the timing mark here. I did that. I looked for about an hour. I couldn't find the timing mark, but I'm in my garage and the lighting is kind of poor. Maybe if I was outside in the sunlight I could probably see it better. You can try a mirror. You can try polishing one of these scraper tools to a mirror finish if you have the means. And one guy claimed he could find it that way. I couldn't do it. And I needed to change this oil seal anyway, so I took the front of the engine off. No big deal. And you can find the Y timing mark. It is the shape of a Y. I've rotated the engine to where the Y is facing the top. You can kind of see the Y in the glare of my flashlight. And this Y is pointed in between two gears. This one and this one. And in between these two gears is where the tooth of this gear fits. So if you can see this, Y is pointed at this tooth. And this Y is pointed at the valley where the tooth slides down into. Now I have made a simple hack that will prevent myself from losing the timing mark and having to fish through it, fish a mirror down there, and hopefully I don't drop it. And hopefully I can even see the Y. So I've made a series of mill marks on the very top of the gear, very small mill marks so as not to damage the gears as they rotate. Of the two teeth that this one fits down in between. I used a Dremel tool with a very small cutoff wheel, and I nicked both of the gears to give myself a definitive timing mark on the top of the gear. This is a simple hack that will prevent you from having to take this timing cover off or sit there and fish a mirror down there for hours. And if you're by yourself, you have to fish the mirror down. Oh no, I don't see it. Then you have to turn the engine, fish the mirror down. No, I don't see it. Turn the engine, and so on and so forth. And hopefully you don't turn the gear so far that you miss it. I wish the boys at International, sitting behind their desks at their drafting tables and their computers, would have thought of this long before a shade tree mechanic like I figured it out, to make some timing marks on the top of the gear instead of on the side of the gear. That's very hard to see.